I got a new knife roll and a beautiful, sexy new knife, so I wanted to show you. I used to have a really, just for context, I used to have a really massive black knife roll that I got from my school, but that was way too inconvenient and large, and it just took up way too much space, more than the justifiable amount, more than the reasonable amount of space that a knife roll should take, in my opinion. Then I decided to switch from that knife roll and get another one, and I ended up with a slightly smaller knife roll, this time canvas as well and blue. But I still, after using it and storing my knives in there for a while, I noticed it also is kind of big and inconvenient and clunky and heavy, and it squeaks. So I thought, now that I'm moving to Vancouver in 4 days, I might as well get a fresh knife roll. This time, hopefully simple and light, and put all of my most used tools in there. So I figured I'd show you what I've got in my knife roll. First, this new knife roll is just essentially a white or bone color canvas. It's pretty sturdy. It has 5 knife compartments, let's say. But I don't have 5 knives. I'm just gonna use them for different stuff. I'm gonna show you the thing that I'm most excited about first, because I'm not gonna save the best for last. This is my new knife. This is the guard, of course, but it is a sexy little Japanese knife. This is a Gyuto style knife. No, this is a bunka. And it is just the loveliest knife that I have ever seen. I've been cutting up paper and, various things just to prove to myself how sharp it is. When I first got it, it was like almost fully like a crisp, bright silver, like this part, but it is carbon steel, so it slowly develops this thing called a patina to protect itself from corrosive things such as acids and onions and stuff. So that's my knife. I want to find a little piece of paper or something just to cut something in front of you. I found a little notebook that I will be stealing a page from, just to show you how good it is. Okay. Yep, anyway, that's my new knife. I love it. And then the rest of my knife roll contains an offset spatula, a bread knife, some scissors, a paring knife, a peeler, and a ceramic honing rod. I don't know if that will be enough, but hopefully. I just want to be well prepared, and I want to be useful and not just stand there because, after all, I feel like I got lucky with how fast and easy I found a job. You know, I feel like I could have landed a job at any restaurant, but I ended up finding this very nice looking restaurant, which is featured in the Michelin guide, the Vancouver Michelin guide. So I do think I got lucky, and I want to be the best I can be while I'm there. Anyways, today I was thinking I would start packing, but the more I think of it, the more dreadful it becomes, because I'm gonna be packing not for 1 month or 2 or 3, but 4, and I don't know how I'm gonna do that. I also have a lot of clothes to get washed and dried and folded, because those clothes I also find relevant and possibly things that I will take with me. At this point, I feel like I will be taking a majority, if not all, of my clothes, really. It all comes down to the weight limit, but if I could, I would bring everything that I own. Got packing cubes. Whoa, I'm like having trouble speaking, but I will make a list of what I want to bring and divide it into separate packing cubes to hopefully make it easier to keep track of what I'm bringing. I'll try to be a little bit more methodical, but I also feel like there is not much room to be methodical in this, since I will have to bring essentially everything I own. Or that would be ideal, but the weight is what bothers me. I'm done with the blouses for now, because the rest of the shirts and blouses that I want to take are currently in the washer, so those will have to wait a second. So I'm gonna move on to sweaters and cardigans and